Well, Ella, I spoke to Andrew Rhodes, the Director of Operations at the Food Standards Agency, and I asked him what the FSA advice on ready meals is tonight.
Well, we're not advising anyone to stop eating ready meals or products indeed with beef in them. We have 2 products that we've identified as being contaminated. They have been removed, and we are rapidly investigating a broad range of other products, as well as instructing the industry to do exactly the same thing.
If it's in burgers and now in lasagna, the implications are that it's in many other places in the food chain.
Well, that's why we've instructed the industry to test all processed beef products.
And can I ask what else you test for? I mean, cat, rat, dog?
We test for a very broad range of different contaminants. It's based on...
I gave you three specifics: cat, rat and dog.
I couldn't tell you whether local authorities are specifically testing for those 3 particular animals that you mentioned, but we test for a very large number of different possible contaminants based on the intelligence we get. If we had intelligence that people were putting rats, cats or dogs into food, we would be testing for it.
I would have thought you would be testing for other animals.
We are deploying the resources that we have on the things that we believe are the most likely risks facing consumers. We're not spreading resources needlessly thinly where there isn't evidence to support looking for those issues.
You say you're using all your resources, but there is a very strong suspicion that you do not have enough resources.
Well, we do have enough resources. We're investigating a huge range of products right now, right here in the UK.
Tonight, are you testing food that is going into schools and particularly hospitals?
Food that is being supplied to schools, hospitals and similar places from caterers is also part of our sampling.
No, but are you now especially targeting schools and hospitals now?
Well, that's why we are testing such a broad range, including caterers who supply schools, hospitals and places like that. We are already doing that. But let me be clear.
But you're not targeting hospital food and saying, right, we want somebody to inspect everything that's going into this medical unit.
We are inspecting food that is going to all of these different places, which includes all of those. We're not precluding anywhere, but we are including those places. But let me be clear, all of our investigations so far, we have not found any food safety risk in any of the food that we've tested.
You see, all this came to light because somebody else found it, not the FSA.
Well, it is the responsibility of those who produce food and sell food to make sure that food is safe. In this case, Spindlers have tested it, told us a problem and cooperating with us.
But above and beyond that, it's your responsibility to test this stuff.
As I've said, we test thousands of products every single year and take action in many, many cases.
But isn't it strange that in this particular moment you didn't spot any of it? Neither burgers nor lasagna?
Well, we're working on the intelligence that we have as to where the main threats are.
But you know, in the end, the FSA's own inspectors have not found any of this independently. You're entirely dependent on other people having found it.
Well, our independent testing regime is underway. As those results come in, we will release what we've been finding. That work is very much underway.